Royalties of peace, turning the storm back to peace that has no storm, looking on to perfect peace. How you're doing today? Wow, it is another day. It is another water day. Yes, it is another water day. Today is October 4th of 2023, our first Wednesday of the month of October. I hope all is going on well and hopefully we are reflecting on ourselves, traveling this road to perfect peace of the mind. No matter the disruptions, we must hold on to the key, that assistive device, like an assistive device. We know it's only for a temporary. We will become of perfect peace, eternity. Peace right now to us may seem like an assistive device, understanding we are in the complicated state of the ice age, the solid state of our being. Have I said ice or water? Ice or liquid? Ice sublimes, liquid evaporates. Yet we must reach the gaseous state of perfection, not just a gaseous state with impurity falling back, but of purity of the mind, battlefield free. Battlefield free it must be. Interestingly, September 15th, Friday, to October 15th is the Hispanic Heritage Month, according to the United States of America. And on the 9th of October will be the celebration of Christopher Columbus Day, anniversary of Papa Christopher Columbus. It might seem a little bit different from its origin. That happened on the 12th of October of 1492. We may be expecting to honor this day every 12th, but for some reason, I learned that it is honored in the United States of America or in America every second Monday of the October month. And in Italy, it is honored every first Monday of the November month. What does this mean to us? It is honored every day. The differences does not make any significance of what he did on a day is honored every day. We remember that every day. Event may happen once, but is honored every day. It takes just once to enable an action, and of memory it is of eternity. This month of the Hispanic heritage, have I been honoring righteousness, honoring perfect peace? What is this heritage to the Hispanic people? Inheriting perfect peace. It is said that this trip from Spain to the native of America land was for like 10 days, I suppose. It is said that by Christopher Columbus and the three ships of people left Palos, Spain, to Guarani of the natives of the United States, the natives of America, today the United States, and America of all, the North and South America. Inheriting a land, more of like expanding Europe, our journey of this complicated state. What I'm trying to say is there's a misunderstanding, a misconception of working with what we observe. Claiming what we observe is by observing to understand what is expressing. It's not about owning the book, it's about getting the knowledge out of the book. Such that when you have the knowledge out of the book, the book becomes not useless but fulfilled. If you hold on to the book forever, never studying the book, or never understanding the book, or never receiving the knowledge from the book, you stay anxious, you stay incomplete. When you become of fullness of knowledge from the book, it gives room for others to be able to own the book. We understand that Papa Christopher Columbus is no longer in the ice age, maybe in the liquid age or in the gaseous age, but surely has completed from the ice age. Now, us walking on this ice age that he's left behind, the heritage, the Hispanic heritage. Hispanic is only like color of the rainbow. We all are. But at the end, we are the light, the whiteness. All the colors together fuses to make white. The colors come from white. We are white, though separately named or differently named Hispanic, African. We all come from white. So like colors. Whatever one inherits, we all have inherited. It is said that the expansion of Europe to America today, not only of the Europeans, but of the entire world, such that the United States of America is the miniature of the world, color quilt of people, gives us something to reflect upon. Who owns a land? We all do, but in respect of the first. Honoring this Hispanic Heritage Month and understanding the need of education, of an academic year beginning. Also, bringing to us the autumn season, the fall season, the awareness of our weakness, seeking wellness. They need to reorientate to realize that we, like colors, are white. Let the colors that we are hinder us not from understanding the perfect peace that we are within. happened to be that Europeans are white. We call them white people. And the founder of this land, of New World Order. Not of the first people on this land, but a New World Order, which we all follow today. Like the mansion on the foundation. The natives that were here were the foundation, and we the mansion. Should not misunderstand our purpose of being one and not divided. Some keeping the heritage of the natives, indigenous people. Also, the 9th of October, also the Indigenous People Day. Why am I saying all this to us? We are not just the mind, we are a people of colors can disrupt the mind of its true nature, peace. The mind has no color. We are a fullness of knowledge. Must we travel wisely this road of perfect peace advancing? Indigenous, indigenous are the natives. We all are a native of this world. We all are a native of the Ice Age. Indigenous Day is also October 9th, also honoring Christopher Columbus of his arrival on this land. Have I said it was the Foundation Day and the Mansion Day, honoring the awareness of the foundation and the awareness of the New World Order, the mansion. We are of the New World Order today, of a world of technology, of smartness, all about knowledge. Indigenous people, the first natives here, were also educating themselves. They were also a people of school, a school of people. They were learning and waiting for the great enlightenment, which is the New World Order of today's smartness, of technology and the world becoming one, owned by all. We are able to be any culture we want in a blink of going through websites, social media. Not like before, having to travel miles, takes forever to know each other, and always being apart. The indigenous people today, the Colombians, Papa Columbus, we are the generation of Papa Columbus. It's not about the first white who came here, but the smartness originating from Christopher Columbus, the founder of the mansion that we are today. He could have been the peak of the new beginning. Might have been others behind him who started, but he is the acknowledged of the step, the initial step to this greatness of today, the honoring of Columbus Day, the honoring of Papa Christopher Columbus is our universal today. The expansion of the European to America today, our universal achieving. The whiteness. All these are only figuratives of the mind. We are a mind. We are the mind, like ocean traveling. It's water, it's ocean. The ocean going up is air. The gaseous state of its expansion is free of battlefield, free of battlefield, free of tribulation. When we talk about revenge, revenge should be done with dignity, which is recovering from short of knowledge. Our revenge of being short of knowledge is recovering from short of knowledge by gaining knowledge. How do you defend your people? Is by educating each other of who we are, the mind, greater than the physical we see. Let us not deprive ourselves from the mind we are, untouchable, the mind we are, of perfect. So we fall not back with impurities like drops of rain, making an ocean. We are on a journey. We are on a journey. We come in like those short of integrity, but we know our true identity no matter the sickness. We all may have different sicknesses. You may have a headache. I may have anger. The other may have anxiety. Like colors of awareness of this diagnosis is color, is beauty. Must you be seeking wellness and not a complicated grief? I said in a previous videos that progress is limited compared to the continuous process. Learning is a continuous process. It should not only be of progress, but of eternity, where learning becomes prevention better than cure. Learning how to cure ourselves today must we arrive learning the prevention, which is forever must be. Negative learning, I said, is the prolongation of right to reach perfection. This prolongation we have of the Ice Age is complicating, it's overwhelming, it's tiring. The wrinkly of the face of ancestors that we have seen or observed is of the pressure of short of knowledge. We are not supposed to wrinkle. A frown wrinkles the face. A smile brightens up the face. All these figuratives to help us understand integrity should have no aging. Timeless is eternity. Positive learning is continuous process. Positive learning is integrity. Positive learning is timeless. Aging must become youthfulness. the mind recovering from short of knowledge. This progress should not keep with stagnation. Stagnation is beautiful. Understanding stagnation is relearning. We should not jeopardize our words with the complications we are trying to enable, the addictions. Prolongation of stagnation is what we are struggling with that we need to really cease from by relearning to progress to become a continuous process. Stagnation should be able to be fulfilled, and progress must be fulfilled into continuous process. Our ignorance of now becoming addicted to staying stagnant, relearning, becoming a baby over and over and over again is not a continuous process. Like progress, it may be, of every time you come, you are a new person, a new identity with a new diagnosis. Is what makes you a new identity of your new diagnosis. If generations ago you were white and this generation you are black, you're fighting the white when you were white. That should be someone should be fighting against. But you coming being black, fighting against the white when you are the white that caused the problem of yesterday. Who is black? Who is white? Indigenous people. Who is indigenous? Who is the New World Order? We are the indigenous people. We are the Europeans. We are the universal. The America today can testify of how mixed we are, should be of awareness of diagnostic and wellness, of the diagnosis now all around us, like diversities, must be seeking cruelty-free zone. And that is a journey to perfect peace, of no longer falling. All this before us tells us that we need to advance to wellness. The longer we stay with the stagnation state of us, the more dementia we become. Brainstorming should reach perfect peace, bringing our ideas together, be of short of knowledge or fullness of knowledge, should be able to answer each other. Where there is a space, like puzzle pieces, should be able to be covered by the other. Amazingly, with our diagnosis, we have the solution. We are the solution. Our solution solves the diagnosis of each other. Yet, the assistive devices should not be used for too long. This process of awareness of diagnosis seeking wellness shouldn't be forever. It should be able to reach completion of we reaching perfect peace, of we reaching the wellness. The awareness is not enough. We must reach the solution, the wellness. Expressing this day is understanding why we are Hispanic of heritage or indigenous of heritage, all Africa of heritage, the Ice Age of heritage. Is awareness of diagnosis, seeking wellness of heritage, not condemnation, not a complicated grief, heritage. What is our heritage? Our heritage is the awareness of the diagnosis, seeking wellness, and not a complicated grief. Going through all what I have said, all I'm trying to elevate before us is the awareness of our Ice Age. It's not of complicated grief, heritage, but of awareness of diagnosis seeking wellness, our journey, our traveling. How the indigenous group came to existence was of traveling. The Bering Strait was a path of ancient days into the America of today. The ocean has become greater, and the land, signifying the ice age, is becoming lesser. The opening of Antarctic is just the healing of an awareness of a diagnosis will be covered by ocean. We have learned even of ancient days, lands being sunk deep into the ocean. Yesterday comes and today is gone. We are here today, not to be here tomorrow. The opening of a new land, obviously, will be sunk tomorrow. What is that to us today? The earliest we can recover, the better. The earliest we can finish our work during the daylight, the better, before night for rest. The Heritage Months. This is the time when we observe so many Heritage Months. The next Heritage Month will be the next Heritage Month the Indigenous Peoples Month. That's November. The National Native American Heritage Month. October, our month of wellness. It's not easy, but we have to hold on to the key. The exciting aspect of this journey is knowing the end goal, is knowing the destination. It's terrible when you are in a complication not knowing your destination. But knowing your destination, no matter how the journey may be a little bit disruptive, is so much peaceful. I hope this gives us a word to reflect upon. Indigenous people, our foundation. Indigenous people brings to us our existence of origin, the native of the world, Africa, the black becoming white, is awareness of diagnosis. Black is the awareness of diagnosis seeking wellness and not a complicated grief. The new black is orange. This is the orange month, the October month, the pumpkin month. The 31st, we honor in Halloween of awareness of our darkness is seeking wellness of light. Darkness is beautiful. The awareness of our darkness seeking light is the darkness, not a complicated grief. The shadow does not exist. Let's not hold on to the shadow, but the reality of awareness seeking wellness, and not a complicated grief. I hope this beautiful lesson today helps us to walk accordingly, differentiating between the shadow and reality of every history that we know of our land. America is part of the earth. We are America. We are the world. We heal by reality, not the unrealistic. He steals the storm back to peace that has no storm, looking onto perfect peace, taking all of these unrealistics and healing the reality of our mind, battlefield free, can never be washed away, can never be sunken, can never die. The physical we see gives way, but the mind never gives way. The mind of perfect peace never gives way. All the weaknesses reverses to healthy. The complicated reverses to uncomplicated. Is our journey to perfect peace. Let us walk of these two sides of us, of the Hispanic and the indigenous, back to perfect. Should be a battlefield free of the mind, no longer divided, but of one mind. Understanding we are the mind. Let the physical not disrupt us, not keep us divided, but of the mind. Battlefield free of knowledge receiving, educating each other of what is battlefield free, of what is dignity, of what is integrity. Steering the storm back to peace that has no storm, looking unto perfect peace. Thank you for watching and stay tuned for next Wednesday. This is the first Wednesday of October month. Let us heal gracefully, holding on to the key, integrity. This month is the month of accuracy. Accuracy with the destination helps the journey to be of much better. Let our journey be of perfect peace, holding on to, so we can have peace still in the storm, unto peace that has no storm. Thank you for watching and stay tuned for Wednesday. What a day. He steals the storm back to peace that has no storm, looking on to perfect peace. Thank you.